Hi, good evening, and welcome to Confirmed Lunacy Productions. My name is VJ, and I'm your host. And we're going to be here for a little while, maybe about 10 minutes if we're lucky, hey? And we're going to spend some time together, and I hope you enjoy it. Last episode, what we did is we did some review because it seems that I've picked up some new viewers, and maybe even some of you older viewers just haven't quite seen exactly what it is that I've been trying to say lately. And I have a special request today from from uh, from Sherry. We won't say her last name by special request even. Anyway, Sherry says she wants to be able to look into my eyes when I talk today. So we're making a special effort not to use the confirmed lunacy glasses, the magic ones or otherwise, because we want you to be able to see the sincerity in our eyes. Or I don't know, maybe she's got something, a little kinkier in mind. But oh well. That's up to her. Okay? So, Sherry, these are my eyes, and you can see the sincerity in them. And one thing you'll never see is deception, because I don't believe in it. Um, Now, we were talking about me, which is not necessarily one of my favorite subjects, but we were talking about me before, about all the crazy and wild things that I've been through and everything. And, so I think where we kind of left it off was that I woke up after having chemotherapy and everything, and I came out of all that to have zero friends left in this whole world. And then I discovered the medical marijuana movement and got out of my room. Well, here I am, and I'm out of the room, and this medical marijuana thing's coming to an end, and that's kind of scary to me. But I have some really, really, really great news that has nothing to do with any of that, but makes me really, really, really excited. Um, you may remember that a little while ago I put out an episode, and I was wondering where my friend Sarah went, because even when I put on the magic glasses, I couldn't see my friend Sarah out there anywhere, and it really, really had me concerned for a while. And but, let's say one thing, that I had talked to Sarah, and even though she lives in England, we had talked, and I thought we had an understanding that she was my friend. I mean, like a true friend, like through thick and thin and all. And I know that sounds hard to believe, like for people that have never met in real life, but for me, maybe it's different because this is as close to real life as I can get with some people, especially people that live as far away as England. Okay? So, anyhow, so Sarah is a friend, and she means very, very much to me, and she disappeared. And it disturbed me, but she had told me before that she was my friend and that she felt very deeply that she was my friend. And don't you guys be getting any funny ideas down here. You can't feel anything too deeply overseas, okay? It's big, but it doesn't reach that far. Excuse me, Grandma, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to get that far off. But anyway, it just doesn't reach across the ocean, okay? I'm not touching anybody, okay? And it's nothing like that. But anyhow, I'm really happy because, it kind of sucks to be happy, but my friend had a bad episode with work, and it's really thrown her for a loop, and so she hasn't been in communication with a lot of people, not just me. And so what I interpreted as something that might be terribly devastating to me has turned out to be something that is terribly devastating to my friend, which of course in turn devastates me. But I must confess to a certain amount of joy that I have not lost my best friend. So I'm really in a dilemma here, and I'm trying to walk the line here of being overjoyed that I have not lost my friend, and bearing her burdens with her, and trying to hold her up through this. So anyhow, so that probably, that wasn't funny or anything, but that gives you an idea of what kind of a person I am, because I want you to know who I am as we go through this, because the show is going to get very, very interesting here when the new equipment arrives. And we're going to start moving out with new segments and new things, and everything's going to be happening so fast that I do not want you to forget who I am, who I was when I started, who I will always be. And the person that I'll always be is the person who cares very, very deeply for each and every one of my friends. Now, Sarah, I would just like to say that I'm really, really sorry that you've had trouble, and I'm really glad that that you got a hold of me. My heart will rest so much easier tonight. I mean, you cannot imagine, you know. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I've ever had a friend quite like you. Um, I'm in uncharted territory here. Somebody, by the way, some of my viewers that have been on the internet longer than I may have more experience with this internet friendship thing, and where does it go? You know, I'm wondering. I mean, the way it's always been for me with friendship like this is I have friends that I've had since I was like 6 years old. And she's still my friend. I know I could tell you where she lives. I don't know her address, but we talk at least a couple of times a week. And so I'm wondering, is that the course of Facebook friends? Is that the way these things go? And if so, that ought to be interesting. Um, anyhow, uh, yeah, I just wondering how much interest you guys are gonna find in this little show about friends. But I don't know. Maybe you'll like it. So we're gonna leave this as it goes here, and I'm gonna say one more time. Admo 420. Thank you. You said something about you had a bong that was ready for me. I don't know how much I can use it on the show because I do not want to break my flow, but we can use it in special breakfast with VJ. What do you call it? What do you call it? Bits or whatever. Okay, and let's see, Adam. Uh, there was someone else I wanted to say howdy to. Oh, Heidi. Hi, Heidi. I'll just say hi, Heidi. And call me. Heidi? No. Yeah, well, you can call me too. But Jessica. Jessica. I really want you to call me. It's important. Imagine if this was TV and an news anchor used television to tell somebody, hey, give me a call. Anyway, have a good day. May the rest of your lunacy be confirmed, always. See you next time.